perfect balance between a house and an apartment without the stress of owning. Welcome to Bee Caves Vista, a modern rental home community in peaceful corner of Southwest Austin. Here you'll find spacious three-bedroom rental homes, private garages and yards for your pups, modern finishes, and the kind of privacy you just don't get in a typical apartment. We're surrounded by the beauty of the Texas Hill Country. You're minutes from the Hill Country Galleria, where there's shopping, dining, and quick access to downtown Austin. You enjoy the comfort of a home with the flexibility of renting, so no maintenance, no hassles, stress-free living.
Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to take a look at the Bee Caves Vista. They have lovely 3-bedroom townhomes and also 3-bedroom standalone homes available. And currently they have a crazy special where if you move in by 11/15, you pay no rent until January 1st, which is a really great special. This community has some really nice hills, so if you like to bike, it's a great community for biking, or if you like to run, it has some really great hills for that as well. The finishes in there are pretty nice. The homes are at a really great price point. They start around $22.69, so they're pretty affordable to be in this really cool area of Austin. So make sure you stick around for this episode. You're not going to want to miss it, and make sure to reach out if you're looking for your next rental home or apartment. Can't wait to show you this one. Hold on real quick.
If you find value in the tours I share here on my channel, there's something important you should know before you go see this apartment in person. If you tour it on your own without contacting me first, I don't get paid. And that is exactly how I'm able to keep bringing you these videos for free.
When you click the link below before you tour, you'll be registered as my client, and that gives you access to my Austin Renter Advantage program. I'll work for you at no cost. It doesn't change what you pay in rent, and the apartments pay my commission, not you. Period.
The Austin Renter Advantage means you'll hear about move-in specials and apartments you won't find online before anyone else. So before you tour this one or any you see in my channel, click the link below, sign up, and we'll get you started. So this is the first one we're going to tour here. This one is an actual townhome. They have townhomes here, and they also have single family homes that are detached. Really nice little community. It's got that really cool contemporary look to it, almost actually more so modern with the flat roofs. This one here is kind of cool, so we're going to check this out on the inside here real quick. As you can see, you got one to the side of you to your right, and then your unit's right here in front. It's about a 2-car garage. They got 2 pretty big cars and they both fit, so definitely can fit 2 cars if you need them, or if you got guests coming over. It's got a quick little step up here to the yard. Keeps that zero-scape maintenance look to it as well throughout. There's just a small spot in the front, but the HOA would take care of that, or the community takes care of that, not the HOA, since this is a rental home. And in here, once you first get in, you get your living room, dining room combination. It's a very open concept. This is a pretty nice little kitchen area too. It's got that island right here. You can easily put like 2 chairs right there, no problem. And that works out pretty well. Basic fridge and refrigerator. Has an ice maker, not bad. And with most rental homes or apartments, you get the electric. No one really has gas these days with those. Very deep sink though. I like that a lot. Really cool. You can easily definitely put your table right in the front right here. And then over here could be kind of like your area for like your sectional and TV. And then the nice thing too is they have a bathroom downstairs. So this will be your half bath when you have guests. They don't have to go upstairs and see your private area. And then there's more storage down here under the stairs. Love when they take advantage of the storage below. And then here is the garage. Ooh. So the garage actually has steps in it. So inside the garage, it might be a little tight to fit 2 cars just because the stairs are right here. But you can definitely fit 1 full car right there, no problem. But you might be able to fit a small car to the right. I love all the windows down here as well too. It's 2 there, you got 3 over here, Plus you also have this door as well too, which is really cool. So lots of light. It is not the world's largest yard, but this is not a bad spot at all though, because you have a lot of privacy back here because the wooded fence is back here, and then behind you is just like some trees, which is really cool. So no one's behind you. You just got two neighbors to your side, but the fence is very private, so you're not constantly looking over each other. And then two, if you have dogs, there's no issue for them getting out because it's kind of covered up on the bottom side on both sides, which is kind of good, so they can't escape. And then also over here as well too, which is kind of good. I love this tree back here. It's so rare to find communities that put trees in your actual yard. And it looks like everyone has a tree, which is kind of cool. So this is really nice. I like this tree a lot. It gives you some extra shade. It's pretty hot today out here, but thankfully the worst of summer is kind of behind us, but it's still lingering. Now let's go upstairs to check out the bedrooms. All the bedrooms are on the upstairs, on the second floor. Upstairs is mostly carpet, but it's a very nice carpet. It's one of those carpets that's kind of like low pile, so it's really well maintained. One of my favorite carpets, actually. Here is your primary bedroom. This one's a nice little size. Got the nice transom window above, plus you have an extra window right there as well too. So you get lots of natural light, plus you have the privacy as well if you want to have the window open at all times. Easy enough to fit a king size bed, and definitely enough to fit two nightstands on both sides, no problem. Love that. Oh, my favorite. They have a double vanity sink in here, which is pretty great. A lot of places put the single for rental homes, but love when it's double because all my clients love that. And then in here, very cool shower. So it's got like a quasi rain shower, which is pretty nice actually too. So not a bad setup, I must say. Oh my gosh. Let's check this out. So this closet goes all the way around. Look at that. And there's a window in the closet. I love when there's windows in the closet. I don't know why, but that's one of my favorite things. Love the window in the closet. This is a massive closet. So if you have a lot of stuff, you can easily fit it all in here, no problem. Plus you have a little shelf here built in. Easy to put like your shoes or anything like that in there, no problem. Alrighty, so right off the primary suite, you have the washer and dryer room. There are connections. There are not washer and dryer included, but if you need to rent one of those, just let me know. I can always have a company that I can use that is pretty good for it. And then right over here, you have the next bedroom. This one has a little bit of an odd shape to it. I would say it would work best as an office. So if you need a place to work during the day, it can work well for that. But if you need to use all the bedrooms, it's not a problem either because it still can fit most of your needs. It can fit a smaller bed in here for sure. I would say this should probably be best for I'd say a full-size bed would fit best in here as opposed to like a queen or anything. It's definitely not small enough where you can fit only a twin, but definitely a full-size bed would fit best in there. And then here is a secondary bathroom. Got tile in there, which is pretty nice. Standard tub, so if you want to have a tub to use, you have one available to you because there's not one in the primary suite. And then just a simple single sink vanity with some more storage underneath, but still very nice. And then in here is the other bedroom. This would be a good second bedroom because it's a pretty regular size. Definitely fit. You probably fit a queen in here against this wall. That would be the wall for the queen, I'd say. That would work best. And then that way you could have more space here for guests to visit. Plus they're further away from your bedroom, which depending on who you're rooming with or who you have visiting, that could be a good thing, I'd say for sure. So that's a tour of this one. We'll check out the standalone 3-bed next. I'll see you there. So this one is the other unit. This one's a detached version. of the last one. So this one has standalone, so you're by yourself. It still has a 2-car garage to it as well. This one's on a corner, so you get a little more space on the side. This one is not fenced in the backyard, but it still has some backyard space with like a nice little paved section, which is kind of cool. I do like the windows in the front of this one because the windows do give you some more light, whereas the other one didn't have as much light as that one. So you have that for this one. So the entrance over here is on the side as we'll go in. Nice open living room, dining room area. I do like the openness of these floor plans and the brightness as well too. So it has some higher ceilings in the living room area, which is kind of cool. I do like that a lot. This one has the primary bedroom on the first floor, as well as a secondary bathroom down here for guests to use. And down here as well is the washer dryer unit. So you have that for hookups. And once again, they're not included, but you can definitely rent them. And I definitely know some companies that rent them out to people. And same appliances as the last one, just the more basic GE package here. They do have the ice dispenser on the inside, but no water dispenser. And then you do have a pantry. This one's a little bit bigger actually than the last one, which is kind of nice. And then really cool looking countertop. It's very durable stuff here, and they're in pretty good shape. And out here is that patio I mentioned. You're on the second floor, so you have a little more space. But they do have units here that have an actual fenced-in backyard. So if you want one of those units, we could definitely check out for those. They have them available. This one is not fenced in, but it is on the side unit, so you have a little space back there. Let's go check out the primary bedroom. This one is a pretty good size. Once again, you can easily fit a king size bed in here, no problem. I imagine it would fit on that wall back there, so you'd have some more space. And then over here, you have a dual vanity sink in the bathroom, which a lot of my clients love. They definitely don't want the single vanity in the primary. And then you have a standing shower in here as well too. And then here is the closet. Not as grand as the first one, but definitely a pretty good size. All right, let's go check out the upstairs. There's two secondary bedrooms upstairs, as well as a secondary full bathroom. And they also have like a little bonus area that could be a great place to work remotely if you need the space for that as well. Or it could be a good play area. Depends on how you want to use it, but there's definitely a lot of space. I gotta show you this wall of windows here. I'm a huge fan of it as it makes upstairs super bright, which a lot of places, they don't really have as much brightness on the upstairs level as the first floor, but this one has that really cool wall of windows. And then right there is that bonus area I was talking about. Easily fit, a desk right there to work from, or like a pack and play for kids to play with. All that room's right there, so not too bad. And then outside, you'll see here, there's also trails within the community, so you can actually bike around as well too. Here is the first secondary bedroom. This one here is the bigger of the two. Could easily fit a full-size bed in here. And then here's the closet. Pretty good sized closets. Actually, I might be wrong. This is actually the bigger of the two. They're both of really good size. Whereas the first one we saw, that secondary bedroom, was a little bit smaller for the first one. Whereas this one, the secondary bedroom, is actually a little bit bigger. So you have two pretty good sized rooms that could both be used as like actual full bedrooms. This one, you probably could fit a king size bed in here if you wanted to. You wouldn't be able to put two nightstands next to it, but You can definitely fit the bed in here for sure. And then here is the closet for this one. Not bad at all, not bad at all. And then last we'll finish up with the secondary full bathroom. So this one's here. Similar finishes to the first floor, and the similar exact same finishes as the first house we saw. So this is pretty cool. This one has a cool little shower head to it. Pretty powerful for a rental house, actually. Not bad. But yeah, that is the tour of this one. We'll finish up with some aerial shots of the community, and I'll talk to y'all soon.
So that wraps up another tour. Thanks again for joining. As always, if you need help finding your next place in Austin, whether it be a rental home community like this one or just another great apartment, I am here to help. And so make sure you click the link below, book a call with me. We'll walk through your options and we'll make sure to find you the absolutely best place for you and what you need in the Austin area. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you stay up to date with all the content we put out there. We do 2 videos a week. I'll see y'all next time. Take care.